And welcome to Live Cover 1. I'm your host, Matt Trammell. I'm going to be taking you everywhere around the Concho Valley tonight to see all the high school sports action from Central to Wall to Brady. Everywhere in between, we're going to give you action there. We're going to be starting, of course, with the Central Bobcats, so let's not talk about it. Let's get right into it. First drive of the game for the Central Bobcats. Look, we were having hopes. We figured out that English was going to be the starting quarterback, but unfortunately, interception on the first drive. But don't worry, Colleen Shoemaker ends up coughing up a fumble. Defense gets on top of it and runs it back. That's exactly what we're looking for from the Central defense this year, 7-0. Next drive by Colleen Shoemaker, they take the ball and just bounce it out. Finds a lot of room out there, makes one miss, and just basically has five yards with no one around him to get a touchdown in 7-7. Another long run here by Shoemaker to make it 14-7 after a quick out by the offense, making it 14-7, but then Bobcats turn it back up. Here we're going to see the first catch by Colton Hill. That's right, English to Hill instead of Hill to English, but that is going to set up a 9-yard running touchdown by Javian Robinson right here. 14-14 going into the second quarter. Colleen Shoemaker had the football. We ended up getting a fourth down, but do they punt it? Fake punt, even faked out our reporter down there, Ryan Chadwick. I see you down there looking. Gets the first down for Shoemaker. That is going to end up with a setup for a touchdown right here. They're just going to bounce it out to the outside, 22-14. Long kickoff right here for the Bobcats. Gonna take it back, makes one. Following that, a fourth down conversion right here by English to keep the Cats alive. And then take 2 steps, drop back, throw it to your man, find him, touchdown, Tyree Brawley in the end zone. We missed the extra point, so we're going to keep it at 20-20. Would we go into halftime with this score? Well, if you're Colleen Shoemaker, you're thinking not really. Just a walk-in touchdown right here. Blockers everywhere, can't make a tackle, and Central Bobcats will go into the locker room with a 27-20 deficit. And man, it's been a good game for the Bobcats. We've seen a lot of action on both sides. Ryan Chadwick is down there with the Bobcats, seeing it firsthand. So with that, we'll go down to you, Chadwick. What's it looking like?
Hey guys, this is Ryan Chadwick out here at San Angelo Stadium, where the Central Bobcats trail the Colleen Shoemaker Gray Wolves 27-20 at halftime. Central's got a brand new starter on Saturday night, Christian English, and honestly, the young man has not played bad. After a shaky start, he connected on several of his deep throws and has led the Bobcats offense on several touchdown drives. Most notably for the new-look Bobcat defense was that Central created a turnover on Colleen Shoemaker's first possession and returned it 60 yards for a touchdown. While Central might be trailing now, this game definitely is not out of hand, and if the Bobcats can get a couple stops on defense, Central can still win this game. Back to y'all at the studio.
Since 1994, Angelo Bolt has been the leader in San Angelo and the Concho Valley for industrial fasteners, tools, and supplies. With our extensive inventory, we will most likely have what you need for any commercial or personal job. Our knowledgeable staff has many years of experience to assist you in finding the tool or fasteners you need. At Angelo Bolt, customer service is our top priority. Come see us today at 808 Warehouse Road or call 655-0075.
All right, we're going to keep things rolling here. We're going to go out to Brady. Brady Comanche, going to be a really good game. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting the game off, the Bulldogs defense coming in hot. A tackle for loss right there to set the mood. But unfortunately, they were not looking out for the long ball, and especially a 58-yard long ball by Sawyer Wilkinson, the quarterback over there at Comanche. Remember that name, 6-0. Next drive for Comanche, though, a fumble on the play after some defensive pressure leads to a pitch out. They were able to get on top of it. Unfortunately for Brady, the Indians did score on this one. A little bounce out run right there to make it 12-0. Then the dominance just kept on going. When it rains, it pours. Quarterback Sawyer Wilkinson slams it in for a 1-yard touchdown. That would make it 18-0. But finally, Brady says enough is enough. Hands it to their man Zeke Jones, and he takes it all the way for a 64-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion was good. 2-0. Next drive by Brady. What do you do if it worked last time? Give it to him again. Feed Zeke. Takes it all the way up there. Looks like they were going to be able to score. Unfortunately, a trick play here by Zeke Jones throws up an interception. Comanche football. They were not able to score on that drive as we were working into the end of the half. Here we go. All-out Hail Mary to try to get it. Unfortunately, another interception for the Bulldogs there. It is going to be an 18-8 score. We're going to keep our eye on this one. James Bellini's down there on the scene, so let's go ahead and go to him. How's it looking, James?
Hey everybody, I'm James Bellini. I'm here in Brady, Texas, where the Brady Bulldogs are taking on the Comanche Indians. Right now, the Indians are up 25-8 at halftime. The Bulldog defense has looked pretty good despite giving up 25 points. Offensively, there have been streaks that have looked fantastic. Zeke had a big run. They've had several defensive pass interferences that they've drawn. They just haven't put it fully into the end zone quite yet. But defensively, they've been on the field quite a bit, and they have looked very good. The second half is about keeping out keeping the Indians out of the end zone, keeping Sawyer Wilkerson in check.
Good evening, Brady. Hey, this is Mark Smith, Smitty the Redneck, coming to you from Destination Ford. We're proud to be a sponsor of Brady football this year, and we've got a great Redneck special for you this week. 22 Explorers have up to $4,000 cash off of the MSRP and 1.9% financing with approved credit. Come out and grab one of our Explorers. Go Bulldogs!
All right, moving on to Miles. The Miles Bulldogs taking on the Kermit Yellow Jackets down in Miles. It's a good one so far. Highly anticipated game. Of course, we've been looking at quarterback Haven Book all preseason long, getting ready for some of the things that he's going to be doing. So let's get right into the highlights section of this. We're going to get right into it. Here's the first touchdown by Kermit. They didn't get a lot in this first half, only got 2 of them, but here's the first one, just a little run out to the left side. Moving on, Miles. This is what I'm talking about. Haven Book is that dude. Here we go. A long ball to the left side of the far side of the field and touchdown. That is going to make it their first touchdown at 6-6. Next possession by the Bulldogs. It looks like they were going to line up for a field goal. Unfortunately, ran a fake field goal for the Yellow Jackets there and scored a touchdown on that one. Score right now, and this one is 46-12. Be looking for more highlights in our post-game show as we're getting those in, but of course, with it being in Miles, Texas, where, internet is what it is, so please bear with us on that. There's a few highlights of it, though, and of course, to stay up to date with the score, go to the sanangelolive.com/scores.
So gross.
Right now, get 15% off carpet cleaning from Carpet Tech.
And moving on down to Southern Tom Green County, we're going to go out to Wall where they're taking on the Eastland Mavericks tonight. Right now, we got a halftime score of 21-10. Let's check out some of those highlights. Early in the first, we got Wall doing exactly what they do, just a little triple option right there to put them into the end zone right there. Like I said, it's 21-10. We're going to have some more highlights coming up here in a little bit, but first, here is a quick word from Ernesto Rodriguez, who is down on the field.
It's halftime here live in Wall, Texas. The Hawks are up 21-10 in their home opener. It's been a turnover-filled first half, both teams turning it over at least twice. Wall's currently up 21-10. And seemed like they got the ground attack going right as they had their last possession in the first half. The Eastland Mavericks tried to get a score. They got down to the 5-yard line with 5 seconds left, but they were out of timeouts and decided to go ahead and kick a field goal. So right now it is 21-10. Eastland will be receiving the second half kickoff and should be a good game. We'll see if Wall can keep the hold on the lead or if Eastland managed to make a comeback. Ernesto Rodriguez here with San Angelo Live, Cover 1.
And, of course, come back on our halftime after our halftime show to our post-game show as we're working on getting some more highlights to you guys on for that game as well. Just, of course, before we can't move on without talking about the Pit Barbecue. For your Friday night eat, skip out on the pizza and hamburgers from the stands and stop by the Pit Barbecue. This week, the Cover 1 crew will be eating the delicious Pit Pies, and I'm telling you, they are really good. So go get yours today at 2330 Sherwood Way. And, of course, tell Jesse the live Cover 1 team sent you.
Who decides where you get your hair cut? You do. An oil change? You do. How about an MRI? That's right, you do. And it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Get a doctor's orders, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI, and let us do the rest. We call you to schedule an appointment, we call your insurance, and we send the results to your doctor. You need a doctor's orders, but a doctor can't order you where to go. It's your health, your choice, your MRI.
And, of course, it wouldn't be a Cover 1 football show without running through a little bit of scores action. So, with that, let's go ahead and get into it. Stockdale, Ingram, Moore, 14-13 third quarter score there. McCamey and Crane. McCamey's up 21-18. Menard and McDade, 54-14 Menard. Early and Bangs, 22-10 Early. Johnson City and Comfort, 30-14. Second quarter score there, Johnson City. Jim Ned and Hawley, 27-12, Jim Ned. Eden and Lakey, 18-28. Eden is down in that one. Wink and Reagan County, the Owls winning 22-6. Lorraine and Highland, 44-22, Highland. Pampa and Big Spring. Big Spring's up at halftime, 25-21. Aspermont and Blackwell, 16-6, Aspermont. Blanket and Rising Star, 30-6, Rising Star. Very best. Santa Ana, 36-0, very best. Buena Vista, Erie County, the Hornets are down in this one, 30-12, but still time to go. Harper and Dehanis, 13-0, Harper. Rotan and Robert Lee. Robert Lee's looking to close in on that 45-0 score there. Cahoma, 17, Forsan 10. Looters Avaca, 6, Trent, 51, that one's final. Lubbock, Monterey, Odessa High tied right now, 14s at halftime. Cross Plains at Winners, 13-12, Winners. Ballinger and Sonora, 27-12. Sonora's up in that one. Lubbock Trinity Christian versus Albany. The Lubbock Trinity Christian is up 21-14. Coleman and Mason tied at halftime, 8-8. Midland Legacy up against Amarillo High, 21-7. Grape Creek and Stanton, well, Stanton 42, Grape Creek nothing. Midland High has beaten El Paso Montwood at halftime, 21-0. Comanche's up at 25-8 against Brady. We saw some highlights from that earlier. Abilene Wiley, Brownwood, 14-7. Brownwood's up in that one. Moran and Lawn, 26-0 Moran. LaPryor and Ira Ann's up 12-0. Stanford and Hamlin, 41-0 Stanford. Colorado City's down to Roscoe right now, 21-0 at halftime. And Ozona putting the Wampin on San Angelo TLCA, 50-0. Lamesa and Lakeview, the boys from the north side's up big at halftime, 32-8. Junction and De Leon, 26-12 De Leon. Friendship, Lubbock Coronado, 31-12 Friendship. Abilene and Odessa Permian. Permian still has yet to get on the board. 35-0 halftime. Wow, crazy score there. Randall and Andrews, 25-7 Andrews. Lubbock Estacado, Midland Greenwood. That one's final 65-51 Estacado. Of course, here's some more finals. Water Valley, Abilene TLCA, 60-9. And of course, Bronton Zephyr 42, Bront 18. Still some more games in here to go. Wall Eastland, third quarter score 28-10. Miles and Kermit. Miles halftime score 46-12. Miles is winning that one. San Angelo Central, Clean Shoemaker, 27-20 halftime score. Can't wait for that one to get started again. And 2012 El Dorado's up against Chris Stovall in the Battle of 277. That's going to be the scores page for tonight. Of course, if you want to see some more of those scores, go to sanangelolive.com/scores. Of course, the score page this year is brought to you by Texas Bank. Locally owned and governed, Texas Bank is a proud sponsor of Cover 1 Athletics. Just like the guys on the field, Texas Bank wants to show you what it means to be a team. From checking to savings to personal loans to commercial loans, Texas Bank is here for San Angeloans with 3 convenient locations. So when thinking where to bank, use the local guys at Texas Bank.
At Jim Bass Nissan, you have choices. And any way you go, you're going to save in a big way. You can choose from a new 2023 Nissan Armada SV or a new 2023 Nissan Titan Pro 4X Crew Cab and save $9,000 off MSRP. The choice is yours, but remember, the savings won't last long. Hurry into Jim Bass Nissan, corner of Houston Hart and Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
All right, that's it here for our Cover 1 halftime show. We will see you guys at 10 o'clock. Of course, we'll have Ryan Chadwick back on the show, and then we'll hear some more from James Breen and all the other games that we're at. Of course, to see some more of the scores, go to sanangelolive.com/scores and just be on the sanangelolive.com/sports page for all of our write-ups after all the games tonight. For everybody here at San Angelo Live, I'm Matt Trammell. We will see you guys here in a little bit.